But look at the Copa America. Now, guys will say, man, oh no, it's rigged because we put the Copa America every year. It shouldn't have happened this year. At the end of the day, it's happened. You see, guys, we have to just deal with what is, not what should be or what might. We have to deal with what is. Alright, see, guys, I think there comes a time where we need to speak to reality. You know, there comes a time where we need to just deal with facts. The easiest thing in life is when you deal with facts, it just makes things easier. I think it makes things so much more easier when you deal with and you're rooted in facts. So people say that Lewandowski was robbed. This is a travesty. This is horrible. Now, the first question I ask is this, is that you saying Lewandowski was robbed, are you saying this because of how he wasn't given the award in 2020, or do you generally believe that he was robbed this year? That's the question that I need to ask from guys, is do you believe that him being robbed of this year's edition is to do with him deserving the award this year, or is it to do with him not being given the award in 2020? Because I believe he should be given the award in 2020. Like, the right thing to do were for those Ballon d'Or dudes to give Messi the award for this year, which he deserved, and we'll get into, but also give Lewandowski the award for 2020. I think that would be the proper gesture, and he didn't need to do a whole bunch of voting. Everyone knew he deserved it. That would have been the right thing to do, and I think it showed how stupid and dumb and idiotic and how trash these awards are. But the fact that they gave him a Striker of the Year award, and they gave Simon Kjær an award for doing CPR on Ericsson, which was great, but had nothing to do with football. Ballon d'Or is stupid. But let's just talk about this. This year, if there are no international tournaments this year, Lewandowski wins. Because Messi was impressive. You know, he was top scorer in La Liga. He was pretty much a one-man army for a pretty average Barcelona side that we now see right now. And he helped them to a trophy. Copa del Rey, but it was a trophy. But Lewandowski helping Bayern to, I believe, a Bundesliga and a DFB Pokal, and I think it's like 63 goals in 58 games, basically more goals than the games he played in. He was freaking phenomenal. So if there was no international tournaments, Lewandowski wins because his was far more exceptional and far more impressive than Messi. But the fact of the matter is, there was an international tournament. The fact of the matter is that there were a Euros and there was a Copa America. And should we be real? Let's be real. When that draw was made, and we looked at the group of Spain, Slovakia, Sweden, and Poland, most people, let's keep it real, most people said Spain topped the group, Poland come in second. Or you'd say, at best, Spain topped the group, Poland and Sweden will battle for second, Slovakia rooted at the very bottom. So what happened? Poland finished the bottom of the group, and Sweden were actually the breakout stars and actually the surprise package in that group. So that's the reality there. Like let's not be, because I do say that those guys were a bunch of bricks and Lewandowski had to do a lot with those guys, but I can't be fake because I know that I predicted Poland to make it through the group in second behind Spain. So the fact that I felt that Poland were stronger than Sweden and Slovakia shows you that you've got to take points away for Lewandowski not been doing enough to really help Poland to at least come in second. Not to come first, no. But to do better than a Sweden and a Slovakia, who we all thought Poland would do better than. But look at the Copa America. Now, guys will say, man, oh no, it's rigged because we put the Copa America every year. It shouldn't have happened this year. At the end of the day, it's happened. You see, guys, we have to just deal with what is, not what should be or what might. We have to deal with what is. It's happened. It's existed. And Messi was joint top scorer with Luis Diaz, who was freaking amazing for Colombia. He was joint top scorer. He delivered the most assists in Copa America history in 5 assists, and I believe he created like 21 chances. So chances created, the amount of assists, the amount of goals, the amount of influence he had, he was clearly the best player in a tournament that Argentina won. Now, they don't go in there and now take points away from, oh, but did he show up in the final? Oh, but there are too many Copa Americas. You can't take points away from the opposition he faces, or there are far too many Copa Americas, or the Copa America should not have happened. it happens. You have to say, okay, what did this dude do in 12 months? We got to say, well, what did he do? But did he do that against that team? And because that team is of that certain level, we now have to take points away because that team isn't too good. That's not how it works. It's like, okay, what did you do in the league? Is there an international tournament? What did you do in that international tournament? And that's how we grade you. Messi's performance in the Copa America is what puts him ahead of Lewandowski. It is what it is. So nobody was robbed. Nobody was robbed. And because my thing now is, if you now say that, oh no, that the Copa America is not a serious tournament and it's all about the Euros, then that shows you a very biased Eurocentric view. So now what? If Salah or Mane win the AFCON now, that means less. So let me get this straight. So the Asia Cup, Copa America, AFCON, and Copa and so forth, they mean less than the Euros. You're being stupid, and then you're being extremely condescending. It is a trophy. It means something. And even more so, let's get to it. When is the last time that Argentina won a Copa America? I'll wait. All right. You don't know? 1993. That's right. The last time Argentina won the Copa America was in 1993. There have been a lot of Copa Americas since 93. A lot. Shout out to your boy, Gabriel Batistuta, who I believe scored 2 goals in the final. I don't know whether it was 93 or 91, but your boy Batistuta. I think Batistuta scored both goals. He did score both goals either in the 93 final or the 91 final. But either which, I think he scored a brace in one final, and I think he scored, the key penalty in the other final that they won on penalties. But that was the win is back in 93. So this is the case of where, oh my gosh, they win this every single year. They is the strongest team. No. And we saw before, they already lost 2 finals back-to-back to Chile. And guys, let's just be real. Before the Copa America, I said, bro, I don't think these guys are going to win it. I don't think I'm not sure these guys are going to win it. Like, I just think that, I feel like, their time had passed. You've had too many opportunities, their time had passed. So I didn't think they're doing it. So when they won, I was like, wow, that's pretty amazing that they won it. And I said it before that the moment that Messi wins his Copa America, even if he didn't play well, they'd give it to him for the optics. Now, let me put it to you. If Messi didn't have a great Copa America and he was, sort of okay, but he wasn't really that great, and he didn't really show up in the semi, he didn't really show up in the final, then I would be with you. Then I'd be like, hey, guy, whoa. I know, because it's the same with Jorginho thing. Like, okay, yeah, Argentina won it, but bro, no, it was about Emi Martinez, who wasn't even in the top 30. No, it was about Di Maria, it was about De Paul, it was about all these other guys. But the fact of the matter is, he was clearly, way and away, the player of the tournament. So if a guy is player of the tournament in a Copa America that Argentina won, and if a guy single-handedly was a standout player for Barcelona in the league campaign, and now you're seeing the effects that Messi had on Barcelona, because these guys are literally hovering around mid-table, and you can see how much they are struggling without Messi. So you're obviously seeing the influence he had single-handedly on this team. Where is the argument? You see, the argument, people have to be focused where their anger is. The anger is, the 2020 award should have gone ahead, and there was no reason for them to reject that award. So the anger should be Lewandowski should have received his 2020 award. That should be where the anger is. The anger shouldn't be, oh, because he didn't receive the 2020 award, he should not be given the 2021 award, even though he deserves the 2020 award, but doesn't deserve the 2021 award. So he should be given the 2021 award that he doesn't deserve because he deserved the 2020 award. That is peak lack of logic. Like, that is peak tier 1 chief of God lack of logic. And just to end it with this is that, first, a few things. This is an award. It's not a trophy. Guys, we're football fans. Guys, we're not, these aren't the Oscars. These aren't the Grammys that are fake and are materialistic and rely on these plastic things called awards that don't mean anything. Guys, we're football fans. Guys, we are trophy merchants. We're not award merchants, we're trophy merchants. Trophies is our language. So guys, at the end of the day, it's about that World Cup, that's Champions League, that's league title. That's what it's about. It's about those trophies. Trust me, ask Lam, would you trade your World Cup winner's medal for a Ballon d'Or? Lam will be like, thanks? no thanks. You know, I think this Bart Simpson will take it. So ask most guys, ask Javi or Iniesta. Iniesta, would you trade your World Cup winners medal, or would you trade your Euros medal, winners medal, for a Ballon d'Or? They'll be like, no, I think I'll keep my Euros medal, and I'll keep my World Cup medal. Oh, and I'll keep my Champions League medal as well. No football player in their right mind, apart from a certain person, would trade any of their awards for a freaking Ballon d'Or. Because this is the world in which trophies say what's up. So, and the last thing is, I think it's the anger. It's like, guys, we're not dealing with Neong. We're not dealing with Werner. And I was that Messi is a good face for the sport. I have my criticism towards Messi in terms of his lack of character, his lack of mentality, which is why I never really put him as a GOAT, because he lacks the kind of GOAT mentality that's like Ali had, Jordan had, Maradona had, where greatness is about that kind of mentality and ability to show up in the biggest moments, and that kind of character to really be like a lion. Biggest moments, I'm always there to say what's up, and I never shrink under pressure. That you welcome pressure. But put that to one side, this is a guy who can dribble, can pass, can play make, can create, has high football IQ, can create his own goals, can score incredible, amazing individual goals, is one of probably top 3, top 4 free kick takers of all time. So he is one of the most gifted attacking players that the game has ever seen. One of the most gifted attacking players the game has ever seen. Isn't that a good promotional package for the game? You know, like, basically, if you're a kid watching Messi now, or so, shouldn't kids be looking at Messi like, oh no, this is what football is about? Creating, passing, being involved with other guys, creating for other guys, scoring as well, and just pretty much doing everything that encapsulates an attacking player. So if you're an attacking player and you look at Messi like, oh, you shouldn't just focus on goal scoring and just goal hang. Come deep, pass, create, look for the right pass, bring guys into the game, shoot us as well. So it's like, I don't get people's anger where it's like, he is a great ambassador and great face for how you'd want the game to be played in an attacking sense. The key thing is in an attacking sense, because defenders are different. So in an attacking sense, he is a great advert for how an attacking football player should be made. So I don't understand people's issue. But at the end of the day, guys, all that really matters is the end of 2022, not these freaking awards. It's that freaking trophy. And what's it called? Messi himself will know that, yeah, this Ballon d'Or is nice, but that Copa America meant everything to me. And that World Cup will mean everything to me if I win it. Like, subscribe, comment, check out the website. One love.